continuation of C Lesson 2, Part 2. Enjoy the video. So what I'll do is I'll say if space left parenthesis, another left parenthesis. We're putting this whole instruction line that we used to have in parentheses. And I'll put an exclamation point right before the second set of parentheses. So this way, we're saying if this is not good, if it's false, then we're going to say print f need a number. So right now we're only checking if input is that. When we type the second one, we can still do whatever, but I'll do that later, after we make sure for sure that this works. Okay, here we go. So I'll run the console. So it's asking me the first thing, so I'll type hi, second thing, poop. I'll just type 12. So the sum of hi and 12 was 12. And it says need a number right here because input was not a number, it was hi. So I'll copy this code right here. And I will use it once again for add. So, there we go. So this is our final code. We're checking if this statement returns false, which will mean that it failed, then we're going to print this. And it's going to equal 0. Input and add will equal 0 if they return false. So this is cool. We're just saying if this isn't good, then say need a number. So this is probably kind of confusing, but let's just go ahead and do it and I'll explain it. And I think we might be in part 2 by now, but I don't know. So hi, hello. Need a number, need a number. So for this I'll do an exclamation point. So that is how to check if A to I fails or succeeds using this if statement. How to check, how to add two integers, how to assign an integer a value, and how to use printf to print an integer. So this is our little numbers game. Let me just explain how an if statement works while we're here. If checks if two things are the same. So, and when you use an exclamation point before something, it means that if those two things aren't the same. So by default, it checks if it's true or false. So right here, if this function right here, this input equals so-and-so, A to I, whatever, is true, which means it worked, then it won't go here because we're checking if it's not true. But if it is if it's not true, it'll go here. Same thing with this. So if we wanted to check if it is a number, we'd print something out. We just get rid of the exclamation point there. So I'm sure these parentheses probably confuse you a little bit, but hopefully you'll understand them soon enough. I didn't understand them when I started programming either. So don't worry about it. So this is our wonderful, easy way of dealing with integers and stuff. So you can also add a printf to say first number, second number between these two fgetS's if you want to do that. But I don't really like to do that. So this is how to deal with integers. So thanks for watching Mad Kids 101. Subscribe and goodbye.